A tremendous 1-0 win over First Division Manchester City has given them a quarter-final tie at Spurs. Kate Squire reports.
On that area. But basically, all I want to do now is, when you get over to the room, by all means have a chat on your way around with supporters, but let's get us mind on the game. When we get back to the room, check your studs and everything like that. Go and have a try out on the pitch and everything, and let's just get us mind on it. It's a cup game to everybody, the public, but it's just a game to us, and that's important. All right. We'll have a chat when we get in the dressing room, 2:45. All right. But let's get us mind on the game. See you over there. All right.
After a patient build-up for Neil Warnock's young side, the pace of the game was frantic. There were early chances for the Notts striker Kevin Bartlett. And anxious moments on the bench.
Phil! It's important you keep talking about. You don't have to gamble with that square, aren't they?
But the Notts keeper Steve Cherry was in tremendous form. Alan Paris clearing off the line. Cherry then went on to make a succession of crucial saves to keep Notts in the game and help keep the atmosphere electric.
Get up, Don! Get up! Everything done!
The chances continued thick and fast. Once more, Bartlett couldn't find the back of the net. And in the second half, Manchester City could only find the woodwork. But the breakthrough for Notts came in the dying minutes. A goal from Gary Lund putting Notts ahead. But despite the jubilation, it wasn't over yet. Manchester City nearly equalising just before the final whistle. They didn't do it, and the celebrations began.
Quite emotional really, because as you can see, my lads gave absolutely everything. I know Cherry's played 2 or 3 fantastic saves, but make no mistake, their goalie and their goals had a lot of lives today. It was a fantastic cup game.
It was just a ricochet and it came to me on the 6-yard line, and you don't miss from there. Well, hopefully you don't anyway. Well, obviously I knew it was right near the end, so we was virtually assured of a place in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, so unbelievable.
I was quite pleased with the game. I got a bit sloppy second half as last minute in the box there when I got to the cross and dropped it, and but I got away with it. Sometimes you don't, sometimes you do.
And the reward for Notts County, a quarter-final tie at White Hart Lane against Tottenham Hotspur.
I love being underdogs. It's nice. What I'm pleased about is the stadium is tremendous down at Tottenham, and to take my lads there and see that, you know, it gives them some incentive of what is possible if we can continue the second division league table, because it's places like Tottenham you want to go week in, week out.
Well, staying with football, Derby County have made their first